it's not what, to my understanding, what either of us would want, nor would it be easier or beneficial in any capacity.
Enjoy the video, hit the like button.
You swear or affirm the testimony you provide this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can both lower your hands. Let the record reflect all parties have been duly sworn in. This is a temporary orders hearing on the petition to establish the parent-child relationship that was filed by the Attorney General's office on or about February 19th, 2025. The final hearing on this case will be March 17th, 2026 at 10:30 in the morning. Again, that is the final hearing, March 17th, 2026 at 10:30 in the morning. It will still be a Zoom meeting, and it's the same ID that you used for today's hearing. Okay, Ms. Bryant.
Yes, Your Honor. After talking to the parties, we do have a partial agreement that I would like to go over in front of both parties.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
parties are agreeing to joint managing conservatorship with the exception that mom will make all of the educational decisions for the child that is currently before the court. Both parties have agreed to the standard possession order as well as any mutually agreed additional custody or visitation. Parties have agreed to no geographical restriction being placed on mom as the primary. There has been an agreement to change the child's name to Pinson-Hicks. Mom, in this case, Ms. Smith, is going to be providing health insurance and dental insurance for the child through TRICARE. The issues of retroactive payments are going to be reserved for the final.
Okay, and was there a cost for the TRICARE?
The TRICARE medical support is $0 and the dental is $8.
Okay, and parties agreed to adjudicate the parent-child relationship.
Correct.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right, Your Honor. I would like the court to take judicial notice of the file and all of its documents, specifically the genetic test results that were submitted to the court on or about October the 10th, 2025.
Let's see. Has everybody seen the genetic test results? Ms. Smith?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and Mr. Hicks, have you seen it as well?
No, Your Honor, but I've been told about it, so it's okay.
Well, no, you need to see them.
Yeah, would you like me to share screen, Your Honor, and admit it as a
Yes, ma'am.
exhibit? Sounds
Please.
good. Okay, what the state is currently showing is the DNA results that were provided. Let's get rid of all this stuff so you can see it. What's currently being shown is going to be marked as Exhibit A for the state, which identifies the DNA test results that were submitted by Ms. Smith and Mr. Hicks, showing that there is a 99.999% chance of probability that Mr. Hicks cannot be excluded as the father. The state is requesting that this be admitted as Exhibit A.
Okay. Are there any objections with this document being admitted into evidence?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Hicks?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, States A admitted. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Okay, I have stopped streaming. Great. All right, Your Honor, the state is ready to call our first witness.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to call Ms. Smith to the stand.
Okay.
Ms. Smith, can you state your name for the record, please?
Alberta Sine Smith.
Okay, and what is the name of your child?
Gio.
Okay, and who is the father of Gio?
Donnell Christopher Hicks.
All right. Were you able to hear the agreement that I read on the record for the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in agreement to those terms?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe that they are in the best interest of?
Of course.
Okay. Next, in regards to the order that is going to be presented by the court today, do you have any concerns with your personal information being included in that order?
No.
Okay, you have no concerns about your address and phone number being available to both parties or to all parties?
Current, no.
Okay, in the past, have you had any type of issues or family violence with the other parent in this situation?
Yes.
Okay, and you're stating that those are no longer concerns for you?
No.
Okay, when was the last time that an event took place or a dispute between you and the other party?
Um, the end of 2023.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. To the best of your knowledge, is the non-custodial parent in this case currently working?
Yes.
All right. And have you been informed of the recommended child support amount of $1,098 that the state is requesting today?
Yes.
Are you in agreement to that amount?
Yes.
All right. And do you believe that's going to be in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Smith. Your Honor, I would like to pass this witness.
Mr. Hicks, do you have any questions of this witness?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Bryant?
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to now call Mr. Hicks to the stand. Mr. Hicks, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Donnell Christopher Hicks.
Thank you. And can you tell us the name of the child that is currently before the court today? Okay. And are you admitting to being the father? Okay. Thank you very much. Mr. Hicks, are you currently employed right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Who is your employer?
Patterson Dental.
Okay. And approximately how much do you make a month from Addison Dental?
It's about 4,000.
Okay. About $4,000 a month. Okay. And are you receiving any additional income at this time?
I receive disability compensation from the VA.
Okay. And how much does that compensation amount to per month?
2,000.
Do you would you agree that the amount that was reported by the VA is approximately $2,102.05?
Yes, it fluctuates, but that's about right.
Okay, so in total, your income per month is $6,102.05.
Yes.
Okay. Um, in regards to the child support amount that has been calculated, were you informed that the guidelines are recommending that you pay $1,098 a month?
Yes, I am aware.
Okay, and can you explain what are some of the issues you have with that number, if any?
The issues I would have with the number is I would prefer it be zero, as I already provide substantial support for both the our child and her, as well as any other thing that pops up as daycare or whatever she requests help with.
Okay, so you're stating that you have been providing direct payments to Ms. Smith?
Both direct and transfer payments.
Okay. Um, And in regards to possession of Giovanni, have you had any possession of?
Yes, every month.
Okay, and how often do you have possession?
I have him for 3 days out of every month.
3 days out of every month. Okay. And of the direct payments that you're currently referring to, these are past payments that you have made to Miss Smith.
Past and present.
Okay. Uh, with the current child support amount that is beginning, essentially no additional payments would be required of you. It would only be the $1,098 moving forward. What issues do you have making the payment through the state disbursement unit instead of to the places that you're currently giving the money to?
Could you rephrase that?
Sure. You're stating that you already make payments on different things for Miss Smith and for your child. I am asking, what issues would you have paying that money through the state disbursement unit in the form of child support as opposed to paying it directly to Miss Smith or to the institutions that you're currently paying them to?
As far as paying it, I don't think I would have any issues paying them. But as to why I don't want to or how why I would object to it, it's just not in either of our. It's not what, to my understanding, what either of us would want. Nor would it be easier or beneficial in any capacity for it to be done in the way that you're suggesting rather than the way we already do it.
Okay, so you're stating that it just would be inconvenient for you to make the payments through the state disbursement unit.
I think it would be easier for us to continue with the agreement that we already have and the methods that we already choose to do rather than try something new or have someone else or another platform intervene.
Okay, and you're stating that you have an agreement currently with Miss Smith.
Yes, it's an informal agreement.
Okay, and with that informal agreement, how much are you currently paying a month?
I pay for his daycare and anything else she requires.
Okay, so can you give us an estimated amount of how much you are paying a month that you and Miss Smith have agreed to?
We don't agree to a specific amount. It's just whatever she decides she would like help with outside of daycare, and well, that's really all he needs is daycare, clothes, shoes. Outside of things like that, whatever comes up is whatever she requests and I help with.
Okay, so you're also stating it's not necessarily a financial burden. You just prefer to have the agreement between you and Miss Smith and not with the child support agency.
Correct.
Okay, Your Honor, I would like to pass this witness.
Ms. Smith, do you have any questions of Mr. Hicks?
No, no, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Hicks, how much do you pay for the daycare?
I think it's 238 every 2 weeks.
And how do you pay that?
It it varies. It currently it's through Cash App. I give it to her and she pays it.
Okay, so it's part of the monies that you transfer to Ms. Smith, and Ms. Smith will pay for those costs for daycare.
Correct.
Okay, thank you, sir. And do you have any other children besides Giovanni?
No. No, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Bryant?
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to recall Miss Smith.
Okay.
Miss Smith, do you currently have an informal agreement with Mr. Hicks in regards to monthly amounts of money that he's supposed to give you?
No. What we have is I guess you could say it's some sort of agreement because we do agree that he pays the child support. Um and that amount is correct. It's 230 twice a month. So first and 15th 230. Um that and then when he says like anything extra, clothes, shoes, food, um I guess he means like if I ask for it, but for the most part, it's just daycare because I don't really like ask for anything else. We do have an agreement for the daycare, but as far as like food and everything like that, and I'm not saying that he doesn't give me money on occasions for those things. It's just if I ask for them.
Okay. Would you feel more comfortable having a system in place with a set amount of money that he is supposed to give you every month?
I feel like that would be in the best.
Okay. And as In regards to additional expenses that pop up for, when was the last time that you've actually made a request to Mr. Hicks to provide you with any type of income to help with out of daycare?
The last time that I made a request, it wasn't really a request. It was more like our son had RSV. He had to go to the hospital about a week and a half ago, and I told him that I needed a new humidifier. So he just asked me how much it was. I told him the amount for the one. I sent him a picture of the humidifier that I wanted to purchase, and he sent the money right away. And that was 2 weeks ago.
Okay. And do you believe it would be best interest for you to receive the $1,098 that is being recommended by the Office of the Attorney General today?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I would like to pass this witness.
Mr. Hicks, did you have any follow-up questions with Ms. Smith?
No, Your Honor,
And Mr. Hicks, do you reside in the same county with Ms. Smith?
I do not.
Okay, what county do you reside in?
Right. Currently, I reside in. I don't actually know the name of the county. Which is weird. I don't really know it,
Okay,
but I live in Austin right now.
okay. So, there's been an agreement for the standard possession order and also anything that you and Ms. Smith mutually agree. So with regards to travel, to make sure that you ensure that father-son relationship and that you see him, what are your costs to travel to El Paso or for Giovanni to travel to Austin?
It would be $700 a
And what
month.
does that a month and what does that include, sir?
That includes gas, which would be $200. The hotel, which is a minimum of 300 if I can find the right one, but it's 300. And then I usually for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I have to buy that. So that's another 200 for all 3 days.
Okay. Any other expenses regarding um, not necessarily hardship, but the expenses for you to visit your son with regularity? Is that really the core cost?
That's every month. I don't think anything else pops up. I mean,
Ooh,
like
Mr. Hicks, I'm
Sunday.
sorry. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. Could you repeat what you said?
My apologies, Your Honor. I don't think anything pops up regularly. I mean, outside of like Sunday, I pop both of my tires, and I have to get those replaced on the way back from El Paso. But regularly, I don't think anything outside of those costs, or if I decide to take him to like a theme park or something, but that's pretty normal stuff, so I don't think anything pops up or anything out of the ordinary outside of, that
So
amount.
outside of gas and hotel costs, and are you incurring this expense every month?
Yes.
And for how long have you been having to incur that expense?
Since January of 2025.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That was good to know. Ms. Bryant, anything else?
No, Your Honor. The state would like to rest and close.
Go ahead.
Okay, in regards to the child support amount, the OAG is going to recommend that Mr. Hicks be required to pay the $1,098 starting on February the 1st, 2026, in addition to a dental amount of $8 beginning on February the 1st, 2026. And we're not requesting a non-disclosure at this time.
Okay. Ms. Smith, is it true that Mr. Hicks does make the travel arrangements to?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. He
Okay.
does. Every month he lets me know what days he wants to come down, and we discuss it. And yeah, he makes his way down here for those days for the times that he has to.
But those costs are only on Mr. Hicks. You're not sharing those costs?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Smith, is there anything else you would like to address the court at this time?
No, ma'am. No, Your Honor.
Mr. Hicks, is there anything you would like to address the court at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. So these are going to be temporary orders in nature. So that's exactly what I'm going to set, are temporary orders. When we come back for the final hearing, these are the things that I want to know and the things that I want to see as far as evidence is concerned. Mr. Hicks, you're going to continue to see costs for your travel, not the things that breakfast, lunch, dinner, but your actual gas receipts, or what it's going to cost for a hotel, things of that nature, so that is something I can consider when we set a final child support amount. You're also, one of the discussions is retroactive child support. So how old is Giovanni? 2? Okay, so he's not even 4 yet, right? Or he's going to be 4 this year. So going back for back child support, I want to know, and if you have any receipts, and this is for both you, Mr. Hicks, and Ms. Smith, any receipts that you have that you want to provide the court, or direct payments, Cash App transactions, Venmo transactions, those are easily available for you to get and to provide the court. So make sure, anything you want me to consider. If you want credit, you need to bring that proof in. Any kind of receipts that you feel might be disputed, bring those documents in so that you have that kind of evidence so that you can show the court. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
That being said, I am going to approve and confirm the agreements as it was recited on the record here today, and that will be the orders of this court. There will be no non-disclosure. I am going to deviate from the guideline amount based on the travel that Mr. Hicks has to endure on a monthly basis, and I am going to set child support at $650. Keep in mind, this is temporary support. This amount can be modified. So, and this will begin February 1st, 2026. I believe our next hearing again is March 17th, 2026 at 10:30 in the morning. Unless there's anything else, that will conclude the hearing. I don't want any court costs assessed on this